Yeah.
And that's why when you're ordering for the table. So it's not like I'll have and you'll have this. It's more so like we'll have, we'll take this, and then these as entrees, and we'll also get a bottle of whatever.
I think even
y'all about to get so laid, bro. So laid. Welcome back to another episode of the Sergio Talks podcast. It's your boy Sergio's Talks.
It's your boy Matt.
It's your boy Carl.
And don't forget, before we get started, to like, comment, and subscribe, and check us out on
Patreon. What are you doing?
And also, guys, I'm sick and tired of this, okay? I keep asking you guys to give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon. Where's the 5 stars?
We need them.
You say you like the podcast, but then you don't go and put the 5 stars. What are you doing, my friend?
That sounds crazy to me.
On top of that, on this episode specifically, we're going to hook the people up. We're going to tell the fellas the do's and don'ts to do on a date.
Love that.
So we'll start out with the fellas. The fellas, this one is for you. So please, take a notepad, open up your iPad, just mark these things down. And I guarantee you will have an A1 date. Unless you're listening to Matt.
Sorry, what?
Matt, ice cream and walking is not a do.
Hey, listen. Don't listen to these two guys that takes 8 hours for a date or spends $1,000 for one date. Me, not expensive, an hour, and you get the prize at the end. So listen. Works or not. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
If he takes you out to ice cream, hate the fucking game. Hate the game.
It works.
Yeah, about that.
So, you're on a date. Okay.
Restaurant?
Whatever.
Okay.
We'll start off. What are the do's as to where you should take a girl out on a date?
To where? Not like the before where? Can we start at like the before?
At the beginning.
Beginning. This is very important.
Fellas, listen, strap in. We're going from the jump.
Okay, my first thing, I don't ask her where she wants to eat. Choose the place.
Or something that I find fun to do is reserve at multiple restaurants and have her pick.
That is smart.
I think I would get to know her a bit and ask her what's her get-go? Like, what's the type of food that she likes the most?
Okay, well, obviously,
first conversation for me is about food, let's say.
Yeah.
Well, what's your favorite meal? And then whatever it is, I'll go around that to choose the restaurant.
You had a crazy trick. What is it again? It was like a tacos or what is this shit? This chick is smart. Okay, share with us.
So it's basically, everyone loves tacos, everyone loves nachos, you know what I'm saying? So you go to the girl, whatever, yo, tacos or nachos? If she says tacos, you say, what? No, nachos is crazy, blah, blah. I know this crazy nacho spot. I got to take you there. If she says nachos, you go, what? No, tacos is crazy. I know a crazy spot. I got to take you there. Regardless, there's crazy spots for this. There's crazy spots for that. And she's going to say tacos. And if you guys agree for tacos, you say, oh my God, yes, I know tacos for me too. And by the way, I know this crazy spot that we could go.
Or if she likes neither, she'll be like, actually, I don't like tacos or nachos, but I really like sushi. And then you open up the door to another avenue.
Yeah. I like Mexican food. Yeah. I'm more like an Asian type sushis. I like it. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so crazy. I have to spot. Even if you don't have the spot, just go on Google, my friend, top 10 spot in my city sushi place.
Boom.
List, price, everything. Address, whatever you need, my friend, and they say, I know this crazy place.
Matt is talking like a Cuban trying to sell you an excursion. My friend, no problem. 6 Jeeps, one has AC, the other one has an engine light. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so first thing first, pick out the spot.
Yeah.
Try to figure out what they like to eat without asking them what they like to eat.
So how would you do it? How would you invite?
Well, you guys know my tactic. My tactic, remember, it's always you let me know when and I'll figure out the where. That's what I used to say.
That is smooth. Mm-hmm. I'm more like straight up. Because I'll be talking to you like, let's say the week before. What?
Because you say straight up, I can't shake the ice cream and walk. So like, what is it to be straight up about? Do you like Dairy Queen or do you like Baskin Robbins?
Okay, first of all, we'll put something clear. I don't always go ice cream.
Do you like mint chocolate chip?
But let's say I'm the type to say like super straight up, Friday, 7, pick you up at 7, down or not, or like, is it cool with you? Whatever. Unless she says, well, I'm working. Usually, always, yeah, perfect.
Okay, I think you like is the week thing. You mean it's like, what are you doing tomorrow or now?
But if you say tomorrow or now, you leave the door to be like shut down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you say
100%.
if you tell them to let me know when,
Yeah.
if she says I'll let you know,
Off.
Oh yeah, 100. I'll let you know is a no. But I feel
Burn
like
the card, get another card.
that's good. I'll let you know is always a no.
I know it's a no.
No,
No.
I'll let you know.
I'll let you
no,
know.
I do that. If I tell you I'll let you know, I'm not letting you know.
That's facts. I'll let you know when I'm free. Ouch.
Carl, what are you doing Saturday? Oh, I was supposed to have a day, but I could always cancel.
For real. Dead ass. I feel like sometimes I actually don't want to go. Not anymore, you know what I'm saying? I think that's everyone, though. We're all guilty about that for that.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as the plan comes up to it's happening like today, it's like, I don't feel like going anymore.
No, Carl, no.
But you don't know. I get it because me, if it's too like a week and a half ahead, I was like next Friday. When Friday comes, my guy, I am not down.
Exactly.
Hold on. Wait a minute. There's a difference between you and Carl.
What is it?
Carl has seven dates planned out through the week. You have one. Zero. You have none lined up, okay? So the odds are that he has more reasons to want to cancel
Okay, I
his
agree.
7 dates.
Okay.
That was back then.
Back then. 3 weeks ago, sorry.
4.
Yeah, no. Me, it's like
Matt's like, what are you doing Saturday? Nothing, why?
Yeah. And he answers like right away.
This is weird.
what?
Bro, give me some time to breathe, bro.
Okay, so we said so me it was directly. You was like, I'll give you the
You let me know when, and I'll pick the where.
and you tacos and nachos or open the door to the next one. Okay,
Yeah.
and then
She says, okay.
what do you do?
You show up on time or around the same time, but when you show up, you say, I'm here, but take your time.
Yeah. That's
Don't make her feel rushed. Let her know that she has the time, that you guys are not running late. Give yourself a buffer of 30 minutes from your rendezvous.
Yeah.
Okay, but is it a red flag if she takes like an hour and a half?
No, if
I
she's
doubt she'd take an hour and a
if she's
half.
getting dolled up and if she's still getting ready, I mean she's putting the time and the effort to make sure she looks good for you.
To be honest, I
So
think
let her have her moment.
the longer at that point is like the more she's putting, like you said, effort to, look good. Let's
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
If you're like 5 minutes late and she's like, "Where are you?" That's like a hey.
Oh,
ooh.
damn.
Okay, is it
Don't be late.
before? Okay, before
be
that.
late.
Don't be late. If
yeah.
you're picking her up, don't be late.
I was about to ask.
If you're not early, you're late.
Yeah, I'm always early, and I'm chilling like at the street before. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting in my car for like 5 minutes. And
Before that, is it necessary to go pick her up?
I think it is. I see it as it is.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, I think so.
Me, I would say I would say yes too, but I always let the girl choose for that option. Just for that, I'm always saying I can pick you up at that time. If she answers me, I can meet you there. I don't like push to like I'm gonna have to pick you up. The reason why is because having conversation with girls, I've had girls telling me like, hey, I went on a date and and 30 minutes in the date, and I was crying to not have my car to be able to leave whenever I wanted. So that's for that reason. I'm like, listen, if she answered me to I'll meet you there, I'm like, fine, no problem. So she can leave whenever she wants.
I get that. There's a lot of creeps out there too. You never know who you're gonna encounter.
I think not only that, but also the parents. Let's say like I'm going to pick up like an Arab girl, and the parents don't.
You know when she tells you, can you drop me off like 4 streets like further?
See, that never happened, but I understand why. It would
All the
happen.
Arab girls that I've ever dated.
She's like, "Can you drop me at like the airport?"
My dad saw you picking me up, so like there's my ticket ready.
Listen, good story time. I've dated this girl.
You have dated a girl, yes.
Yes.
No, I've dated this girl, Arab girl, and when I pick her up, she gave me an address, and she had like this beautiful dress, but a hoodie on. When she came in, took the hoodie out.
Yeah.
And when I was about to drop her off, she was
Hoodie
like,
goes on.
"Where's my hoodie?" Oh. And then she left, and I'm like, "You don't live there, and it's like fucking 11. I can't let you walk." She's like, "Listen, there's more dangerous things than me walking at that time. It's better if you drop me there."
Wow.
And we never spoke again.
Yeah, well.
The date was great though. She's super cool. We're cool. And then you're with her. She gets in the car.
Yeah.
Actually, before that, wait. Let's say if you've been just texting, what I do is I call her to say that I'm here, just like that, to have that first talk on the phone type of connection. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
I've never spoke to the girl, only texting. Let's say, because that's my case most of the time.
Uh-huh.
So I call her when I have her phone number. I'm like, oh, by the way, I'm here in like 5 minutes. I'm here, whatever. Just talk quick. And then when she gets in the car, when you open the door, whatever, it's like, I feel like it's more like, oh, you've heard me. So like it's more like
More the ice break a little
exactly
bit.
the
Already.
ice is
Okay.
breaking a bit more than just
Fair.
oh, your voice is kind of weird type of vibe.
Damn.
Fair.
Yeah.
So okay, you get there, and well,
car.
definitely necessary. You get out your car. You open the door.
Always.
Give her a hug.
Hey,
The hug.
fellas.
Hug? I don't
Yeah,
hug.
I say hi.
I do the double.
Yeah.
I do half hug and double. So like I'll put my hand like this and let open so she
Yeah.
doesn't
Okay.
feel,
I'm not gonna hug. Yeah. I get what
Yeah,
you. I'm not
so,
gonna
like-
give her like a, oh.
and then opens with the other hand.
Whichever approach you go about it, whatever comes first, whether it's the door or the kiss, you do the.
It's a kiss before.
You do the
no,
kisses.
but first of all, let's put because a lot of our demographic is US, and US they don't.
Well, start
they
doing
don't?
them. Start
Yeah,
doing
they
them.
don't.
Mm.
They don't.
Bro, remember Janini when she came, and she was like, "Oh, you guys do this here,"
Yeah, no, do it.
and that was just Toronto.
Montreal mans, do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
That's what.
But even
puts
if you're
us
not from Montreal,
on
do
the
the
map.
two kisses.
Just
It's
do the double
casual, it's
kiss.
beautiful.
Open the door, close the door. Obviously,
Before that, guys, clean your car before.
Of course.
listen, fellas. A girl will base how she thinks you're clean at home based off of
Of
how
your
clean your
car.
car is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If she sees like you've maintained your car, that it's nice, even the exterior is washed, she's gonna think that you also at home conduct yourself the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, how
You
would
know,
I say
you
that?
know what I do all the time. I mean, all the time. Because I'm an athlete, you know. When I open the door, she gets in. Whatever, I sit down on my spot. I'm like, by the way, I'm sorry if it smells like sports. It might smell like sports, but I know damn well before
That I clean.
that I cleaned and that it smells good. So like after it's like, no, it actually smells really good. I'm like, oh well, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Just to this guy smells good. You know, just quick. It's
Like
just
even
like,
if
it's
if
just a little
sports,
seed.
it still smells. It smells
Exactly.
good.
That's
Okay.
why I'm putting like, oh, by the way, I'm out there because I play football, I play sport, but I'm a clean one. So
Yeah,
she's like,
basically
oh,
means
nice.
like I'm a douchebag, but my car smells nice.
No, yeah.
So okay, clean your car. Opens the door. Then she gets in the car. It smells good.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what? The time to 50 minutes to go to the restaurant.
Yeah.
This is the break of the ice.
Yeah.
Needs to be.
I think the best way to do it is you kind of let her know what the itinerary is.
Okay.
So let's say like for me, my thing is to like I give options, right? So we're sitting in the car before we do anything. I'm like, so I got 3 options for you. We could either do Asian, we could either do Italian, or we could either do Thai. So you kind of give her the options, and then she could ask you, right? Because she doesn't know what that is, like what the restaurants are. She might ask you, like, well, what are the places, right? And then you could give them the list, and then you guys could kind of like have a little mini conversation about that, and then you guys make a decision on where you want to go eat. Or if she says I don't know twice, then just take the decision. You know, if you're trying to conversate about her and she's still not sure as to what exactly she wants to pick, just pick.
Anything.
Yeah. At the end, just be like, you know what? How about I do this? How about I just surprise you and take you to one of the spots? But at least you guys had a little bit of a conversation. Ice is a little bit broken, and then you guys could proceed into.
Keyword, what you said. Listen, what about, and then choose. Saying it like that is more like, I don't know how to say that. Like
Not forceful.
Yes, exactly. And listen, what about we do this? As in we, or like, what about we do Asian tonight? How do you feel about it?
Tonight.
Or you could set up the second date immediately. You could say, how about we do Italian today, and next time we'll go get sushi. Second date is already secured.
Imagine she answers by like, we'll see about the second date.
That would be nice. If she says, if a girl, yeah, 100%. I feel like if a girl tells me,
Okay, I see why you say that.
We'll see. We'll see
Okay.
if you get a second chance. I'd be like,
Fucking
oh
call,
yeah,
I see exactly why you said that.
I'd be
It's like a
shit,
challenge.
Exactly.
Say less, we're gonna have such a great date.
That
You're gonna ask
You're
me.
gonna hit for a second.
I feel you. I am like that too. I can understand why.
Yeah.
Because your girl is the type to say that. Your girl would be the type to say, and look at you with this little smile and be like, yeah,
see
we'll
about-
see about the second date.
But not like
And
that.
knowing you, he would be like, all right.
Exactly the same as us. I don't know where you're
Yeah,
at. Shut
yeah.
the fuck up.
He-
Oh my god.
I can picture his girl saying that,
Yo,
and
say-
him having this little smirk
Smirk
smile.
of like, I bet.
Not saying a
Challenge
little thing, just
accepted.
like, all right, say less. And he's gonna have the best time of his life. And he's not even gonna say anything. He's never gonna ask for a second date. He'll wait. He'll be like, and then she'll be like, so
When am I seeing you?
Italian, you said next time? And he's like, yeah, eh?
If she would have pulled that, I would have done the Uno reverse.
Which is?
I would have said like, we'll see.
That is true. That's true. I guess we'll see.
It's just, so
Yeah.
you said Italian next week, and I said, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. You see?
Yeah.
So same thing. So important. The 50 minutes before you go, like the conversation. That's what I meant about
in
that.
the
Like,
car?
yeah, in the car, because it's like awkward.
It's not. I think it's it's actually an important ass part.
That's
The
what I'm
15
saying. Okay, but
minutes-
what do you do?
What do you do with
What
this?
I
Yeah.
do is I put whatever my music, and I'm like, oh, by the way, what type of music do you like? Because I have a playlist for everything.
Okay, music.
So and then
Always
she's like,
music.
"Oh, I love this. I like French music." I'm like, "Oh my god, okay." And then boom, I put two popular French music rap singers. And I'm like, "Okay, who? By the way, between him and him, who do you like?" And then she's like, "Oh, him." I'm like, "Come on, girl. You know what I'm saying?"
But actually, you're missing out a very important point.
The throwback playlist.
No, it's a very important point that I had learned from you. A tactic, right, for you to kind of show her like the good side of you. It's not sus, okay? It's not sus because obviously you're dating, you're talking to other people, you're bound to maybe get a text message or a phone call.
Okay.
Turn off your notifications, okay, like from Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
And when she gets in the car, if you want to kind of like break the ice, you could have her pick a song or have her show you what songs she likes to listen to.
Okay.
Right? But make sure your notifications are off.
Yeah.
Because if you have somebody that even if you weren't planning on doing anything sus
Yeah.
with them, that you could give off the wrong message. And what he told me that what he used to do too is you hand her the phone and she's like, well, like what's your password? And you tell her what the
just tell
password
her.
is.
Yeah.
Just tell her.
Right away. Green flag.
2777.
And 100%.
And then she's gonna be like, oh.
Are you giving? My ex for 4 years didn't give it to me.
But that's also like you know that's damn. I didn't hear what you said. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But see, I think that also goes with my personality of like being really open, like
But I think that's
you
sweet.
know. So giving
that's-
her the phone with the passwords, like you choose whatever, surprise me if anything.
Yeah.
And it already builds like that like trust in a way.
Yeah. And then just
Yeah.
change your password after.
I don't, but yeah.
Okay, so then you get out of the car. Well, obviously, open the door again. Are you guys? I know. I don't know why I'm asking, but still, so you guys are like it's a necessary. I'm gonna say to my girl, I'm like, wait. I'm literally saying it. I'm like, wait, and then I'll go and open the door. Make sure she doesn't actually open the door herself. I'm like, no, wait a second, and then go to show the gesture. Doesn't touch the door handle. Doesn't touch the handle of the restaurant also. And chair, lift chair. I think that's the basics.
Yeah.
We can agree on that. Okay, then what else? You get there, pick the food.
So now it's conversation time.
Actually, no. I think that's that one thing that I learned from you though is Wait, ordering?
Yeah, or ordering is something also.
Okay, something else. Okay, we'll get to the conversation before.
So you would say, okay,
Now you guys are sitting down, right? Now
Yeah.
you guys are both looking at the menu.
okay.
How do you go about ordering the food?
See, that's what I was gonna say. Like I get that from you. You order her part when the waiter comes, whatever, to say what do you guys want. You order hers and yours at the
yours.
same time. You know, instead of just saying yours and then she says hers as you know.
You know what I like to say to do that? When I do that, I like to say, and you said you wanted just to make sure that she's not like I don't know how to say that. So let's say she says she wants a burger, I want pasta or whatever, and then I'll say I'll take a burger, and I think you'll take pasta. Just to show, yeah, I'll take pasta.
What if
Okay,
she
she'll
doesn't
take
want
pasta.
pasta?
No, what? Let's say if she chooses like
Okay.
whatever meal,
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
like instead of being like she'll take a pasta, I'll take a burger. I'm more like, yeah, I'll take a burger, and I think you're gonna take pasta, right? Just to like make sure like even if she wants to change, well, she's open to whatever. It's not like I'm deciding for you.
Okay,
You get what I mean?
She still has the option of like saying, okay, you know what? I don't think I want pasta. I'll take this.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Well, my approach of how I like to do it also is like I kind of when it's on a date, I like to make it less so you're having your food, I'm having my food.
Okay.
I like
That
it
was
to
my
be
next
more.
point, yeah.
We're ordering food for the table.
Yes.
I'll taste. Right?
Yeah, so like I'll maybe like me personally, I'll stay away from like individual meals, like a burger or like one piece of salmon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it's like pasta or like noodles and stuff like that, something that we could share and with
Yeah.
appetizers.
Yeah.
I think having like multiple appetizers and like 2 main plates,
Yeah.
but that you guys like share. So it's like it becomes like a food for the table thing, and not so more so like you're eating your food, I'm eating my food.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's why when you're ordering for the table. So it's not like I'll have and you'll have this. It's more so like
Okay.
we'll have, we'll take this, and then these as entrees, and we'll also get a bottle of whatever.
Clutch. Yeah. I think even
Yo, y'all about to get so laid, bro. So laid.
Not for real. Use those tricks and you're blessed.
I think also something that I do is whenever we get to like do the order with to order, the first thing I say is I open it. I'm like, by the way, please tell me you're not gonna take a salad. You know what I'm saying?
Just to crack the ice.
Just
a
to crack
little
the ice again and to have something to talk about. Like, so she's like, "What? I love salad." I'm like, "Come on, girl, really?" You know, and just
Yeah, you like-
argue and chit chat about.
You like going the opposite of like whatever it could be, so then you can have like a little fake argument as funny argument.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
exactly.
you like salad?
I'm like,
That's
what do you
crazy.
like in salads? It tastes like water. And she's like,
Yeah,
"What?"
and
you
it's
know,
like, "Oh."
just the more comfortable she feels, I feel like they feel really more comfortable when the vibe is like more funny than just I want to get to know you. It's like, oh, I want to get to
Yeah.
know you, but like it's flirty, but like it's funny at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, fellas, it's very, very nerve wracking for a girl to to go on a date. Let alone be there just to accept going on a date. Like it takes a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of creeps out there. There's a lot of men going after girls and trying to shoot their shot, you know? So there's a lot of nerves behind them having to filter out the good from the bad. And even when she decides to go on a date with you, while being on the date, you could still maybe not come off as a creep, but then when she really gets to know you, you're creepy as fuck. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I think the best way to do it is like keep it lighthearted, tease. Don't be so serious. Don't be so stuck up. Don't go to like nitpicking and like bickering about certain things. You know, like don't discredit what she wants to order. you
Yeah,
know?
no, definitely.
If she if and listen, unless you're dating every single day of the week, which doesn't happen, don't be so stuck up. If she can't decide between the calamari or the truffle fries, just take both. Don't make life complicated. Don't make the situation awkward. Just take both and call it a night. You know.
And also, guys, when you chew, close your mouth. I swear to God, there's so many
Or when you
people-
yawn.
I was gonna
Shut up.
say.
Okay, point is, chew with your mouth. With your mouth. With
your mouth
closed. With your mouth closed. With your mouth closed. So many girls hate this.
Wow,
When you're like,
yeah.
oh, what's your ick? When someone chew, I hear them chewing. Close your mouth, even if it's whatever it is.
Yeah, 100%. That just matters, I think.
Okay,
Proper
so
manners.
now food has arrived. You guys are eating. You guys are conversating. At this point, I think you guys are able. You guys know how to speak. So I think you guys are having a conversation,
Yeah.
talking. Now time to wrap things up. Who pays?
Me.
Me.
The man. Why? My theory is, right, I think personally, now this might be going a little bit off course, but it all makes sense. Me personally, the way that I think of it is, actually, no, I'm going to wait. I'm going to say it after because it's going to go off on a tangent. So the man pays,
Yeah.
right? No questions asked. You're not splitting the bill. You're paying it. What I suggest, don't look at the bill. 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 You're going to end up paying for the bill regardless. So whether you do it immediately as the waiter gives it to you or you wait a little bit not to feel rushed, you're going to end up paying the bill. So the bill comes, set it aside, continue the conversation. The waiter, typically they come afterwards anyways for you to pay. Keep the conversation going. Don't even feel like it fazed you.
You can't do shit
Wait,
about it. The food's there. You ate it. You have to pay. If it's $500, if it's $30, you're gonna end up paying.
I've learned something for you. Forgot to mention, but you're about to say it. You said that it was like thinking. Well, it's kind of a turn on that like when you receive the thing with the bill, whatever, you don't look at the bill. You just put your card, and usually girls kind of like that. So you just you receive it and then you don't even look at it. You just put your card and say thank you, and then leave it like that.
But I think there was something else that I don't know if it's you that told us that it was if you can pay cash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because just the value of having cash, whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, here, bop. You know, keep the change type of vibe.
Yeah, you let's say if the waiter comes, he's gonna say cash or card. You say cash. Typically they leave again.
Yeah.
You look at the bill. You put the cash in. You give it to the waiter and
Yeah.
you keep talking.
Yeah.
And you always say keep the change.
Yeah.
Like, put it close to keep the change.
Yeah.
Don't be like, give me
Ac-
$5.75.
yeah.
Actually, you know what? I did that once. I give like $10 tip for like a fucking $30 whatever thingy.
Yeah.
And then I asked for $5 back, but the $5 back, I was on a date. I gave it to a homeless person that was on the side.
Okay. So
You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
it still felt like.
well,
You know.
maybe she was like 5, and then you give.
I think at first she was like, "Why would you ask for $5 back?"
Yeah.
If but then in my head I was like,
Also, guys, I'm saying like things to don't do just because for certain girls it could come off as an ick. It's not like a do or die, but it's just like an ick that could be avoided. Don't take home leftovers. Right? Don't take home the leftovers.
Wait, do you agree? Like it's an ick?
Like it's
I never thought about it, but yeah.
right. Like if a homie, trust me, fellas, if homie is taking home leftovers, you're giving off a weird vibe. You're giving off like brokey vibes.
I kind of understand.
Yo,
I understand,
I'm not-
but like,
put that
Listen,
in a TikTok.
Listen, if it's us, right? You best believe we're taking the leftovers home, right? But if you're on,
You just, yeah, I will. That's why I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
explain it.
but if you're on a date, like no, like you're not taking home leftovers. Okay?
I'm finishing my plate.
True.
Yeah,
yeah.
I will
if you know
force
that you're
my
not
food.
1,000%.
Yeah, if I'm paying,
1,000%.
I'm
but you
force
should
feeding
finish your
myself.
food also, just so you make it very apparent that you are eating more than her.
Okay.
Because sometimes they could feel subconscious about that. If the man that she's with is eating less than her or the same amount, and he says I'm full,
And then she'll stop.
Yeah.
And then
she'll stop.
She's not going to be comfortable.
That's
Continue
no.
eating.
listen, guys, we're not 6 years old. Finish your fucking food. Eat your vegetables.
Even me, I'm a slow.
Eat your
ass
vegetables.
Eater. Even me, I'm a
Eat your
slow-
vegetables.
What?
You
Carl doesn't
fucking
eat
baby.
vegetables.
I actually eat my vegetables. But nah, I don't.
Okay.
Actually,
Well.
no. You know what's the worst part? When that's why I do it. Oh, you're taking a salad, and I'm like, what the? I see. I don't eat vegetables, and then boom, that's another conversation. And then she's like, what the fuck?
Okay.
You never ate this and that type of vibe.
So no leftovers.
No leftovers. And now the date is done. You paid, right? No, you pay cash. It's a
Yeah.
vibe. Or you don't look at it, put your card in the thing, and just wait for the waiter to come, and just keep maintaining the conversation going, right? And now the date is done.
Yeah.
And now you prepare to leave. If it's cold, and she had brought a jacket, you take the jacket, put it on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Or if it might be a little bit chilly outside, take your jacket if she didn't bring hers, or if hers is not big enough, then put your jacket on her. Go back to the car, open the door for her again, close the car door. But if she did not say thank you for dinner, the minute you guys step into the car, she's taking the bus home. I'm joking. No, but she's not the one.
Yeah.
There's what?
Okay, no, I was just about to say that I've canceled girls
1,000%.
because she doesn't say thank
1,000%. Ladies, we will take care of you the entirety of the night.
Yeah.
Right? If we played all of our cards right, the only thing that we're expecting at the end of the night, not even a kiss, but a simple thank you.
you. Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank
dinner.
you for
it was,
the night.
it was great.
Appreciate it.
Manners
Had
go
a great
both
time.
ways, you know.
Yeah, like she can do bare minimum for on a date.
Don't do anything. So after you do that, don't expect that you're going to be getting a kiss on the first date. Okay. Some girls are very different. Feel the vibes. If she's hanging around, if she's staying in your car, she's not immediately going inside.
Oh, smart.
that
Keyword.
might be your sign, right?
Yeah.
But if as soon as you arrived and she says it's getting late and that she has to go, she has to wake up early in the morning, just let it slide.
Yeah.
Let it slide. No, but for real, we need to talk about that.
It's
let it
let it
slide.
slide.
If it's not worth it, most likely, I'll be
it-
honest. 10 out of 10 times, you'll know if you can kiss her. You'll know. Like she'll let you know, bro. Like it's not science, man.
Yeah.
Like she'll be that close to be like, kiss me.
And don't let it affect your ego either.
Yeah.
Don't start being a fucking baby about it because you didn't get your little kiss on your first date. Okay.
Chill out. It's not that deep.
There's gonna be a time and a place for everything. It just wasn't that time. And if you did score a kiss, even better for you.
Thumbs up.
You could do exactly what we said to the T, and it still doesn't mean that she's gonna be open to the idea of getting to kiss you.
Nice.
Get it?
Could be any. Could be nothing. It could
It'll
just
help.
be like, my night was nice. And don't also like ask anything. Like don't be like,
Can I
do you want to? No, yeah, obviously never ask.
Yuck.
All my days. But I was about to say, like, don't ask, like, do you want to, like, spend more time together? Don't, like...
Yeah, or what do you want to do now?
Yeah, what do you want to do now? Don't be like,
No.
keep it to the plan. The plan was going to the date and bring her back home.
She will let you know if she wants to do something else.
Exactly. If she says that she wants to get coffee, she wants to
you want
stay
to go
with
for
her-
dessert? You want to go for drinks?
Then here
You'll
it goes.
know.
Yo, no, it's simple. It's not rocket science like we... Simple.
And again, even after having gotten drinks or dessert, it is not a guarantee that you will still get a kiss at the end of the date. She will still let you know once you drop her off if you have the green light or if you have the red light.
Yeah, everything's gonna help you out. What we said and everything, but don't expect anything at the end. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's fine.
Last thing that I would say, personal tips and tricks. If you guys go drink and she starts being a little like tipsy, drunk, this is my personal advice. I don't do anything specifically. Even if she starts being like more handsy and like because she's drunk, she's like now we're talking about drunk and tipsy. We're not talking about like 2 drinks in and she's whatever.
So you're talking about drunk or tipsy?
Well,
I'd say more tips. I don't think a girl's
Tipsy
going to get drunk on the first date.
yeah.
no, but you know like
Tipsy, like she's more
enough to
comfortable,
be
you
like
see it.
horny because she has alcohol in her body. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, that's my personal advice. If she's too much, like I judge that she's a little bit too much, and like the vibe before the drink was in, it was completely cold, and now somehow is super warm. I personally say no. Even if for some people be like, well, maybe now she's more comfortable. I had the whole date for her to get comfortable. She didn't get comfortable towards the end, even if we got drinks. I would like as the first time for her to be sober, just for her not to be in the morning, be like,
I did
oh,
that.
what have I done? Or like regret.
Because of alcohol, I
Or
did
because yeah, I don't want this feeling. I want her to be like 100% sure this is what I want, the kiss, the whatever. So I'll always let her really be like blank. Like if it's for a kiss, she needs to lead on like so bad, and I'm like, okay, obviously. And if it's the fuck, I'm not doing it. Me, it's not. It's like, I listen. I'll bring you back. I think like we had a lot of drinks, whatever. I'll find any kind of reason, and the day after, I'll talk to her to see if like she'll be like, well, like you know, like yesterday I had a great time. I thought that we are gonna spend the night together, whatever. It didn't happen. Then okay, maybe now that she's sober, okay, we can talk about it. But if not. If the morning after she feels like she says like, oh, I'm sorry, or like she already feels some type of way, blah blah blah. Well, that means that at that night maybe she would have done something that she would have regretted.
Yeah.
Maybe we never know. Like every situation is different.
1,000%. And also leading up to that, a few days before the date and a few days after the date, don't immediately text her. So like a day before the date, you could say, hey, are we still on for tomorrow? Just want to make sure that we're still good for 8 o'clock. Example. But like 2 days before that day of asking her, a day or two, don't text. Give her space.
Yeah.
You know, you just asked her out, you scored, she's already interested. Give her a day or two until you ask her again, hey, are we still good for the day that's coming up at 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
And then when you're done, at the very least, just to show that you didn't have a shit time, you could let her know that you're home.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just
I'm
let you
home
know
safe.
I'm home. You know, have a good night. And she'll have a good
Perfect.
night. And then a day or two after that, give her space.
I think if everything went well, she'll hit you up.
Yeah. Or
She's
even if she doesn't hit you up, right?
Yeah.
But you saw that there was obviously technically chemistry there, you could respond to a story, like a post.
Because you've seen her.
Comment.
So everything should be more, you broke the ice already.
Yeah. Or you could reference something that you guys spoke about on the night.
Yes.
If you saw a video, if you saw a reel, you could send it to her and just be
Yeah.
like, you know, funny how we just spoke about this a couple of nights ago.
But keyword also like is the fact that the date happened and you keep it as like even if it's like the first date. So same thing because you just mentioned you like a post, you answer to a story like
Yeah.
even if it's like before, like it's like the date never happened.
keep the chase.
Keep the chase, man. Keep the chase. Keep the
That's
chase.
where a lot of people fail. A lot of people, once date one is in, after that, drop the ball. Guys, it's consistency is key.
Yeah.
Throughout everything. You do that on date one, and you will keep doing that until date 100 and beyond.
And bro, listen, we're telling you this. When we say keep the chase, even when she says that it annoys her or that she gets mad about it, I swear and I promise you on everyone, keep doing it. Because as soon as you give her whatever she wants.
All the time.
All the time. She'll get bored. Girls are just like this. You guys like having not things that you can't have. So when you keep the chase and you're playful, flirty all the time, there's, oh, I want that, and you're like, you'll get it maybe, or like you play with it, whatever. You'll eventually obviously give her whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Because if it's your little princess and you're the man of the house, on a way of talking, you'll give her whatever she wants. But Chase, man, I sort of got little story. I had a beef with my girl beginning of the relationship. Big beef because of that. I was sexual. She was like, I want it, give it to me. And I was always saying either no, either later. But like not a no, like, oh no, I'm not down tonight.
Yeah.
No, that's not that. It was more like a, no, you're not getting anything tonight. What do you mean I'm not getting anything tonight? I'm like, I don't know. Based on like how you are today with me, I don't know. What have I done today? Well, I don't know. You tell me.
It's like a teasing game with
Teasing.
Oh,
You like the gaslight, that's why.
And brother, let me tell you, she got so mad. Grabbed her. And then I said, you like that shit? She was like, no, I hate it. Pussy was dripping on the legs, brother. Yeah. It works.
He said, brother.
Brother.
It
The hard
works.
ER.
It works. So keep the chase, man.
Yeah.
Dates 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000. Keep the chase. Always works.
So that being said, sorry, my fault.
Yeah, you're good.
I was just about to say, so we cleared the air on how to conduct yourself on a date.
Yeah.
One last thing. At the end of the date, it's done, whatever, okay, bye. You bring her back to her door and then give her a hug and then you say bye for real.
Yeah.
I saying bye in the car, okay, bet, but like going out of your way to like going out and opening the door for her and then bringing her back to her door is
If she has a house, sure. If she has a condo and she lives in the whatever floor, just
I'm going just to the front door.
but
yeah, no,
wait,
front door always, whatever it is,
But
condo
wait.
or
like you wait outside until she gets in.
Oh, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
get home safe, like literally, even though you're 2 seconds away from home.
Oh yeah, we're chilling. Okay, so now's the spicy part. Okay, so we told the fellas how to conduct themselves during the date.
Okay.
However, there are still some icks that fellas could avoid doing. And there's also some icks that ladies could also avoid. There's also icks that women could also avoid doing.
Okay.
Like icks, for example, right? So let's say
We're talking about icks that they
like throughout, just like small icks that it's gonna throw the girl off, right? I'll give you an example. An ick, a guy, like tallying up the total on the bill, and being like,
Counting.
he charged me $5 extra
for what? For the sauce.
for something, but
I thought the
just
sauce was $2 extra.
Excuse me, can you it says on the menu $2.50 and here it says
ick.
major ick. Okay, another one.
Yes,
Rude to the waiter.
being rude to the waiter.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Being a shitty tipper.
Yeah.
If visually you give a bad tip, ick.
Just like you said before, eating with your mouth open or anything like that.
Poor manners at the dinner
Proper
table.
manners.
Ick.
Manners.
Definitely.
But
But being on your phone.
Oh my gosh.
I thought I'll give him like some trauma. So we're on a date, right?
Are you half swiping right now?
go fuck yourself, man. Yeah,
That is
phone
crazy.
off in your pocket, away. No on this side so we could see that you're getting texts or whatever. Away. You're on a date. It's gonna last a few hours. No one's dying.
It's not that deep.
Hopefully, no one's dying.
Also, don't just talk about yourself.
Oh my god. Oh my
Like you're on a date, you're
days,
here to
bro.
get to know the girl. So me talking about how much money I make, what I drive, this and that, all about
questions,
me.
ask
You already know
questions.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? So come.
Don't flex a single thing.
Zero.
Bro, you don't have to flex your car. She'll get in your car. So you don't have to flex. She'll see it. She have eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So say,
She'll-
nice car. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Whatever.
Not a single word leaves your mouth.
Yeah. No. Oh.
Yeah,
the red
I bought
interior.
it. I
Bought it
this-
last year. Bought it for
Last year,
that much.
last year was a good year for me.
Yeah.
I made
Buddy,
so much
shut
money.
up.
She
Shut your
doesn't
mouth.
care. Doesn't care.
I guarantee you, no offense, But if she wanted to, she could be sat next to a Lambo if she wanted to, and she's decided to sit next to your ass. Okay, so chill out.
Specifically, if you have like a Toyota or whatever. Shut up.
Respectfully, if you have a Toyota, it's fine to have a Toyota. I don't
Respectfully, if you have a
Toyota,
Honda Civic 2018.
2020.
Yeah. So okay, no phone,
No phone. Ask questions. Get to
don't
know
talk
her.
about yourself.
Yeah.
Don't talk about your exes.
Not on the first date.
Definitely.
Not on the first date.
Don't talk about your exes unless it's like, unless it really fits the moment where you could like crack a joke.
Yeah.
Then fine. But don't start going into detail of like asking them what their situation, what their ex is.
Yeah. Even
And don't bring up your ex by yourself.
Also, if she asks you a question on how your last relationship ended, do not say she was crazy. Don't say
Don't
that.
degrade
Even
your
if
ex.
she
I was gonna
was.
say,
Don't
yeah.
No,
talk shit
but
on
don't
ex.
say that. There's not a single girl that's like, for real, and then like will like you more.
No,
Not a single girl
don't
that's so
degrade
she'll be
it.
like,
It ended for a reason. It's fine. It's just done.
Yeah, if you get into a relationship, then you could talk shit.
exactly. Then when you get to the relationship,
only
then you say the
you're
bullshit.
in it. You're set. You're like, oh, you know what? But she was a crazy ass bitch.
But not on it. Don't say that. There's not a single girl that likes that shit.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you guys avoid like awkward moments? Like, you know, like let's say like yeah.
Well, you should answer this because you're better than probably both of us at this shit. Well, I mean, we're not saying we have awkward moments, but you
I
be
understand.
talking a lot. So like,
Oh yeah, I think you just drag the conversation. You just talk. You literally just talk.
I'll
You just have to come up with a bunch of questions. You know, it sounds like
A pregame prep.
no, yeah, but yes, exactly. But it sounds corny or anything like that. But if you go on Google and like date questions, like, oh, by the way, if you could live somewhere, what would it be? You know what I'm saying? If you could eat one thing, just those simple questions that could get up to like a long conversation. Let's say, you know, we're talking about like whatever. I'm like, oh, by the way, you're more to dogs or cats? Me, it's always like two options: dogs or cats, chips, popcorn. And
then you judge whatever answer she
exactly whatever answer
like,
she says is like, oh yeah, okay. Well, if chips, movies, you like this? Okay, have you seen this? You know, there's never like, it's I say like it's easy, but like at a point, it's easy to always talk about something. There's so much subjects to talk about.
Yeah.
So like it shouldn't be that hard to find something to talk about, you know?
But depending on the personality too, I think one way to break the ice is being obvious about what's happening. I think there's like a fun, cute way to like bring it up, you know?
Okay,
Into
yeah.
saying something like, you know, like example, there's a moment of silence and you tell her like, I think no, like you say like I think these are one of like, you know, those awkward moments where like no one.
I call it out.
You know.
That's just funny.
Or you say like this is like our first awkward silence. You know?
yes. Okay,
Yeah.
now we're
Or like how nerve wracking is it to go like on a first
Yeah.
date kind of thing, you know?
I'm kind of stressed right now. What are you?
Um,
See,
But bro, honestly, rarely, man, that I have awkward moments, man.
yeah.
Like if it's awkward, it's because
if it's awkward because the vibes aren't there.
yes, because bro,
that's a big cue.
all of us can be talking for 5 straight hours nonstop if like the convo is there. Like so, we know that if the vibe is not there, like
If there's like a couple of awkward moments, also it's a big cue in like if this is gonna work out or not.
I'm gonna finish the date super fast, bro.
So now, icks that women do on first dates.
That will be an ick for us. Okay.
Take their phones.
Yeah, phones. Yeah,
If she's like texting you,
if she goes on her phone,
I'm not a super fan of like taking the phone and taking like a selfie or something.
or she takes a picture of the food
Yeah, no.
on a first date.
Ick.
Ick. It's not an ick.
On the first date, bro.
It's funny.
You know why?
No.
Do you know why? Because it gives me a vibe of like I'm flexing.
using you.
Yeah, I'm using you, and I'm flexing whatever date as the food that I have now, Wagyu or whatever it is. And then I'm never gonna talk to you again. But I got my pretty story.
I understand what you mean.
Or she'll post it later. She's not even gonna post it. She'll take the picture, and then you'll see on her Instagram 2 weeks,
Weeks later, yeah.
and she'll be like having a great time or a good night, and you see it's the meal that you paid for.
She didn't tag you.
No.
Damn.
You're not even in the picture.
Okay, you're here. Meals are there, and then she does.
Yeah, she does this. I'm doing this. Out of
No,
here.
I'm there.
Fuck.
How do you guys feel about girls when you're on a first date with them and they talk about how much they've traveled?
Okay, I see why you're saying that, and I already know the answer you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just
I was
traveling.
gonna go. Oh, what?
The only reason why I'm
know.
asking, is because a lot of around the whole like red pill talk, whatever, they
Yeah.
say that they hate when girls talk about the fact that they've traveled the world.
And they'd be like,
They've
"That
been to
DJ
this
went to bring
to
me
this
there,"
place and
blah, blah,
that place and gone to this party or that party or this festival and that festival.
But why?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what's going around the internet.
Yeah.
They associate it by the girls are getting flown out. They're getting all these events paid for. They know this DJ, that manager, this owner, and that they're either might be or might not be sleeping with them.
Yeah.
But that's immediately where a guy's
brain goes.
mind will go to.
Bro, I had this conversation at one time. This girl was single, and then when we started dating, then we spoke about where she traveled and blah, blah, blah. And then she was super comfortable telling me, like, yeah, so this guy flew me out there, and, like, I was meeting this guy over there, and, like, I had a friend of a friend that was doing, like, this group thing, and, well, it just happens to always be guys. Never heard. I've went to Bali to go see my girlfriend. Never.
I understand.
But listen, they're single. They can definitely do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I know, but still.
if I could get flown out for free, I would take it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like, and also because like, I didn't know you before now. So like, if you've traveled, like, if anything, I'll just
And then
ask
she
you like,
fucks
how
a guy
was
over
it?
there, is it fine?
Huh?
If she fucks a guy over there, it's fine?
What
But
do you mean?
she's
If
single.
if she was single, what the fuck do you want me to do, my nigga?
Maybe you're not going to date her.
If she okay, so
So I'm gonna give you context. Let's say
No, wait. So she decides that it's a girl that you like. She decides to fly. She gets fly. She's single.
I know her and she
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
But Carl's always been like that. He's always been like to not care about the past. But if she's doing it as they're dating,
But they weren't
different.
dating yet.
they went on a date.
One date, she's still single. Think about it. We just spoke about that. She's still very much single. Listen.
Your call.
Bro, listen. You talk to a girl today.
Yeah.
You're like, let's go on a date Friday. She's like, yeah, but I'm going to Thailand on Monday. No problem. We're going on a date on Friday. Go on a date. Leaves for 2 months. Fucks a guy. Come back. Does it change something? She was single. You guys went on a date once. Friday. Does she owe you anything? She owes you loyalty.
She doesn't owe me anything, but if we past trauma kicking in, I mean, if anything afterwards, there comes a conversation of how was it, what happened, everything. Okay, this happened. Okay, but bye.
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 Okay, but let's say like you guys are on your date and she's just talking about her past and
Yeah.
having traveled in her past.
Yeah, she traveled in the past, whatever.
That's it. You don't know where or when or if she got dicked down.
Yeah.
She's just talking about the festival she's gone to, the party she's been at, the celebrities she's met, and the country she's traveled
I
to.
just naturally I just want to know about like where she's been and how it was because I love to travel, so I want to visit those places also. You know what I'm saying? So if she liked it there, well, it's going, you know.
the fuck you laughing at?
I'm thinking of my answer. Like I get both points. Like she'll tell me, knowing me, because you guys know me, I'll overthink. At first, I would be thinking like you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, where'd you go? Blah 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 blah. She's like, nah. And then I'll like explain it to you guys. Oh yeah, the date was like super nice, and then she told me about blah blah blah, and I know I'm gonna just realize and be like, yeah, man, she says she knows like this and this, and I'm like, yo, Sergio, is that an ick?
But that's self-harm. That's self-harm from you.
What do you want me to do, man? This is me. I'll be overthinking, and
I think a lot of guys will immediately think the worst of the situation, but
Yeah.
given like a second, third, fourth date and maybe potentially dating the girl, will then realize what the actual truth behind all those stories are, and then be like, damn, there's a good thing I didn't prejudge her because nothing actually did happen,
You'd be missing out.
and
Let's
I
say,
would
if
have
ever.
missed out on an opportunity.
or it could be the opposite also. Like
It
like
could be truthful.
Yeah, no, like she could be like, oh, I've got flown to Greece and I had this festival, whatever, and then you get in a relationship, and then you ask her like, what was your like craziest experience? She's like, oh, sometimes I did 4 gas at the same times. I remember it was like a trip that I flown down to Greece, so it could be worse also.
Yeah, it could.
I think that it's both. Like you'd
Yes.
be missing out,
It's,
but
it's up to you to decide though if you're willing to accept those stories as they are or not.
yeah, but if also afterwards you hear a bunch of stories from a lot of people.
Continue.
This has become the Sergio Talks Trauma podcast.
Yeah.
Now.
What other icks?
I think. I mean, those are in terms of like dates and stuff. I think those are mainly it. It's like there's very like little room for girls to fuck up at first few dates.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just have to show up, conversate, show that you're interested in me too, reciprocate the questions that I'm asking you, show me that you want to get to know me. And I mean, that's pretty much it. You don't have to do anything more than that. And this is kind of where I wanted to segue to finish things off. I think when guys go on dates, they go in dates thinking short term. So I think a lot of the guys, they go in with like this 50-50 mindset of why should I have to spend so much or why this and why that. And I think men tend to fail to realize that at the beginning of the relationship, a lot is going to depend on a man in terms of his effort and also from a financial standpoint. Why? Is because a man will have to sacrifice and give up a little more at the beginning, because later on, if she ends up being your wifey and having your kids, she's going to be repaying you the favor that you did in the beginning, but 10 times fold. Right? So all the days that you're complaining about, all the money that you're complaining about having spent, or all the effort and time that you've put into the relationship is worth nothing in comparison to a girl that gave you 3 babies, 9 months each, and this is normal, and her body doesn't look as once as it used to, right? You as a man, you peak at 35 in terms of like of attractiveness. A girl is usually at the beginning. So you are moving towards your peak, whereas naturally a girl is going down in value as time goes on, right? So if anything, you have to show the girl what her worth is at the beginning, so she can show you what your worth is afterwards.
Gotcha.
So she could be the mother of your children, she could be a caretaker for you, and she could be the heart essentially of the household.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I think guys go into this and being like, yo, I've spent so much money these past 2 years or these past 3 years with this girl.
Not thinking about
thinking that but buddy, if you're planning on staying with this girl, she's going to bear your children one day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And guys leaving a relationship at 35 have a much easier time of bouncing back than a girl does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if she has kids or not.
Because most guys go for younger anyways.
Like most guys at 35 will date younger, and girls that are younger will date up. Right? So if she's holding it down for you while you guys have been in a relationship, buddy, stop complaining about the dinner dates that you have to put in some effort into. And the other thing that I think too is, I think guys, once they're in a relationship with a girl, that when let's say a guy becomes a father, I think, and nowadays, I think guys have lost touch of what it takes to actually be a father figure. I think a lot is put onto the women, and I think in most cases, women are not only raising their kids from when they're infants, but even like in adolescence, it's the women that are giving the kids advice on, dating and sex ed and stuff like that. And I feel like their fathers are not taking their role. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I think the parents, I think for you guys as well, like you guys have a close relationship with your moms, right? And I think for also to some degree, they raised you more in like life lessons.
Wow,
Yeah,
definitely.
gentlemen.
Where back then it was the dad. Back then when we were like having to take care of farms and shit, the father was waking you up at 4 a.m. teaching you how to milk cows, how to grow crops, and how to do all these things at the age of 12. And in those times was teaching you, how life works, how to treat women and stuff like that. Where now it seems like the guys are only focused on work and money, but are not there to also help raise the children.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Do you know what I'm
It's
saying?
more mama's there than more than anything. That's
Yeah.
why that guys, we build a better connection with our moms usually than our dads now. You know what I'm saying?
But back then it was completely different. Even if we think like back in medieval times, right? Kids were becoming kings and queens at
12.
12,
at
13,
a young
14,
age,
yeah.
right? So you had no time to wait to talk about politics and whatever, when you're 16. No, you had to start doing it as soon as you're able to read, And now I feel like with time we've gone away from that. And I think that it's something that we lack as men to hold each other accountable to be good fathers.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? To be more present. I mean, what do we see in movies and TVs now? The dad is cracking a beer, sitting on his sofa watching TV, right? As opposed to taking your son, taking him for a drive, learning, how to teach him how to fish or how to hunt, for example, going on a camping trip and talking about girls and talking about sex and talking to them about the future and stuff like that. I feel like the male role has diminished through time too. That has nothing to do with women. I think us as men have just lost touch with what it means to be a man. And I don't believe anymore I don't believe anymore in high value man. I think you're either a man or you're not.
Gotcha.
I don't think that there's anything I don't think because you have more money makes you more high value than an actual man, because you could have a lot of money and still be a piece of shit.
Definitely.
And still not be able to raise your children.
Facts.
So I think that a stigma that should be reinstated is that you are either a man or not.
Yeah.
Not you're a high value man or you're a toxic man. You're a man or you're not. Because if you're not a man, you're toxic. You're an infant. You don't know how to control your emotions. That makes you a toxic man. I think now we're just labeling a bunch of things left and right. You're a man or you're not. You're masculine, you're not. You're feminine, you're not. It's point blank, period. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I have no more energy anymore. Don't forget to give us 5 stars on Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. It's been your boy Sergio's Talks.
With Matt.
It's been a bold call.
Don't forget to check us out on Patreon. You guys get an episode this coming Friday.
Don't forget, man.
I mean, if you do, just remember.
What are you waiting for, man?
For real, you guys are missing out on all the episodes that are available on Patreon, by the way.
I'm saying.
Exclusive content.
Those are nice too.
They're really nice. So we'll see you at Patreon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bisous.
Ahí se mueve, bajas abajo, la baby se mueve. Ella está loca por quitar